The General Motors Aerotrain was one of the most interesting and neatest concepts of the last mid-century. It was introduced in 1955, and the idea was to make it look a train more futuristic and kind of encourage riders as the train market was declining. But GM produced this train, and you can you almost see the bus look to it also, can't you? And this one is wearing the Pennsylvania badge. Rail King, by the way, Rail King made this example. In fact, they're the only one I think that made the Aerotrain, at least in O gauge. I know some others have made it in HO. But Pennsylvania, in January 5th, 1956, ran the first test run from Washington to Newark, or Newark to Washington, and then later, the next month, rented one of these train sets from. This has not only train sounds but also the chatter, but rented it and ran it from New York City to Pittsburgh, and then later from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. But they soon gave it back after not too long, and New York Central used this train, so sometimes you'll see a badge there. And then Rock Island ended up with the last 2 or 3 of them. And there weren't very many sets made. But this is MTH's Rail King that produced this. And you can get to see it run. Well, let's see it run forward here. All these sounds. Here we go. Nice little horn on it. There's a little bit of a screech there as it stopped. Lights back up. Okay. Now let's go in reverse, guys. There we go. That is Rail King's version of the GM Aerotrain with the locomotive and the 3 cars behind it.